People of the Federation, how you all doing? Hope you all are doing great. So I'm seeing a headline here: police warn against nationwide protests. I don't understand, since when has protest become a bad thing that they will not allow Nigerians to protest? I don't get it. Nigerians, they don't protest violently. It's a peaceful one. It is until they now them that are the forces and the oppositions, right? It is until they go and hire thugs and the rest that will come and make it an unpeaceful protest. But I have never seen where a protest is not a good thing, that the Nigerian police will be kicking against protests. So let's listen from Rufai as he reprimands the police. Rufai from the Arise TV. Let's listen to him, guys, and I will be right back.
The process is a deliberate attempt to tarnish their image and that of the nation, especially with international dignitaries present for the National Police Day celebration. Well, in a statement, the police advised the organizers to engage in dialogue with the government. I mean, Nigerians will say that's all young people have been doing, engaging in dialogue by posting, their complaints on social media, be it to, X or Facebook or whatever it is, whatever means there is. But now we're seeing some sort of, like Dr. Batia said, is there a time that will come in Nigeria where we're allowed to go out and protest in peace?
No, there's actually been a time like that. You know the time it was? It was under an administration of a man called Goodluck Jonathan that believed that people had the right to be able to protest. So he allowed them protest, and in fact, they shut down the country for the first 10 days in the new year over fuel subsidy. But yesterday, I was watching that video all over again. All the people that spoke against fuel subsidy removal there today, they're all quiet. Where are the likes of Pastor Bakari? Where are the likes of Mr. Falana? Where are the likes of Femi Kuti and everybody that spoke against fuel subsidy removal then? They're all quiet. So there used to be a time where people actually were allowed to protest. And in fact, we celebrated that time. In fact, we all supported those that are there now because, they had the right to move around the street. But what do we have today? Anytime you come out and protest, is repression. They infiltrate the protest and they say you caused the problem. They beat people up, they kill people during the protests. And that's not what should be the case. I'm hearing some unconfirmed report that there was a little skirmish between the police and some protesters in Rivers this morning, but I can't not independently confirm. It was just a message sent across like a newspaper clipping. But it speaks volumes. Please, the police force should not come and tell us stories and rhetorics. What you are supposed to do is to provide security for protesters. It is a fundamental human right, a right to be able to express yourself. And you don't even need to get a police permit. That was settled in the Supreme Court ruling. You remember what happened? Mm-hmm. President Buhari then was a candidate. He went to Kano, and there was a protest, and the people were hurt. People were tear-gassed. It was said that that event led to the death of Chuba Akadibu, who was his running mate. And they went all the way to court. Went all the way to court with them, and they said you don't even need to get a permit. So there's a constitutional provision. Mm-hmm. But as regards Trump and Musk, I concur with Chimamanda. Hoji, it will last forever. We will touch the green grass of home once again. The ray of sunlight, the golden ray of sunlight, will inundate our bodies once again, and we'll all be excited. Because I have never seen an hegemon last forever. Where is Hitler today? Where is McCarthy today? Where is Genghis Khan today? We can go on and on and on. They will come and they will go, because that's the way of life. So it might look very bleak and dark today, but hegemons will not last forever. Oligarchy will not last forever, even if it takes a lot of years. Where is Ceausescu today? Where are those people? It didn't last. At some point, no matter how long it might look in people's eyes, it will not last. And this is Project 2025 playing out again by the Heritage Foundation. That's what Trump is doing. That's what he's leaving with his phony economists, not backed up by any facts. Because if it was backed up by facts, he will know that based on economic history, when McKinley in 1890 did his tariff, they lost in the midterm. Right. That's why Ted Cruz is telling them, watch it, you might have a big bloodbath in the midterm if you don't reverse all of this. But this hegemony will not last forever.
All right, Rufai. We'll take another story now. The Nigerian Correctional Service, by also state